from the caddy for a Saturday evening tilt between your hometown Walpole Timberwolves and the visiting Mansfield Hornets, outfitted in their black, green, and white. Tonight is senior night for Walpole, celebrating senior night. Walpole led into the game by senior netminder number 1, Tommy Kowalski. On the blue line to start will be Colin McKay and Blakely. Up front will be O'Donnell, Morris, and Connors. Walpole welcomes back old coaches Billy Whitfield, Sean Eldsdale, and Huxley. Icing waved off, Walpole gets it deep, O'Donnell, it squirts through, and here come the Hornets. Blakely stands him up at the blue line, and McKay gives chase behind the net. Mansfield on the forecheck, skates out of the corner, played away by, it slid behind Kowalski, but went away wide of the net. O'Donnell gathers it. Shot steered wide by, and there's going to be a whistle. Touched a Walpole player on the bench, and the face-off will be in the Walpole zone to the right of senior netminder Tommy Kowalski. Mansfield had a little chance in that first possession. Puck slid through the crease, stayed out. Nixon gives chase behind the net, taken away by Mansfield. And here come the Hornets. Offensively back to the D. Puck comes out of the zone. Face-off will be outside the zone. Walpole will change them up. And here comes the kid line. We got 2 sophomores and a freshman out here right now for the Walpole Timberwolves. On D, it looks like Nixon and Hannafin. And here comes O'Brien. He's dragged down, and Walpole will be going on an early power play. O'Brien with a nice job, exploded through the neutral zone, forcing Mansfield to try to make the play, and he got dragged down. A trip or a hook is going to be the call. 2 minutes. Walpole will go to the power play. Walpole was 4 for 4 on the power play the other night. Let's see if they can keep that going. Kept in nicely at the right point by Donahue. He walks to the middle, sends it to O'Brien. O'Brien walks in. Donahue gives chase. Good strong forecheck by Mansfield. Rides Donahue off the puck, but O'Brien picks it up nicely. And it's going to be offsides, face-off outside the zone. Puck's 1 deep, Morris gives chase, and it's cleared right out nicely by the Mansfield defense. Connors gathers behind his net. O'Brien enters the zone with speed. O'Donnell going to the net. Leaves it for Donahue. Holds it nicely. Kept in by O'Donoghue. Back to O'Brien. Just trickles wide. A good bid there. Morris gathers it. O'Donnell gives chase. Back to Morris. Operates behind the net. Looking. Nobody there. Power play was effective the other night. Not so good so far. Donahue carries. And Mansfield kills this effectively so far. McKay with speed into the offensive zone. And that's a kill for Mansfield. Nice job. Blakely gives chase. Rims it around to Gavoni. Shot on net, Kowalski with the left glove save. Face-off will come to the left of Kowalski. No score here in the early going. Walpole at a power play. Mansfield killed it easily. And Connor's on the draw. One back to Mansfield, shot sticked wide by Kowalski. Connors gives chase. Puck taken away by Mansfield. They keep the offensive zone. And here come the Timberwolves. Morris gets stood up, but he delivers some action. Shot in on net. Mansfield tried to stand him up. Morris was up to the hit. And here come Donahue, O'Brien, and Vitale, the freshman. One nicely back to Blakely. Shot on net. Nice left pad save by the Hornet goaltender. Number 30, just a sophomore, Charlie Silva. Donahue wins it, sends it deep, and Vitale gives chase. O'Brien battles behind the net, takes a hit. Donahue tried to get a shot, chipped wide. Vitale gives chase, steals it. Oh, nice job. Good bid there by the freshman. Tommy Morris keeps it in. Morris missed a game or two with a wrist injury. And it's going to be icing. And looks like both teams will get wholesale changes. Hoyle, Lipset, and Gavoni with Nixon and Hannafin for Walpole. Face off to the left of the sophomore Mansfield goaltender. Face off one back. Mansfield gets it deep and Hannafin gives chase. And here come the Timberwolves. Gavoni looking for Hoyle on the wing. He wins it. That's going to be a goal from your junior right wing, Nico Gavoni. A great job coming out of the zone. He found his wing on the right side. Hoyle took it to the net. Got the shot on net. Gavoni stayed high in the crease and cleaned up the loose change. 10:05 of the first period, 1-0 Walpole. Gavoni had a beauty against Needham. One tonight. The junior forward's getting hot. Hoyle gets it deep and gives chase. Circles the net, finds Gavoni. Back to Hoyle. Oh, they almost exchanged the favor there. Last goal was Hoyle to Gavoni. That was almost Gavoni to Hoyle. Walpole offensive zone face-off to the left of the Mansfield goaltender. One back nicely by Connors, wins it cleanly, back to Blakely. Lets a shot go, saved by the Mansfield goaltender. We'll do it again. Mansfield wins it back. O'Donnell gives chase. Connors keeps it deep. Mansfield loses it coming out of the zone, and it's going to be another icing. We're going to do it again, folks, in the offensive zone, this time to the right of the Mansfield goaltender. Connors will remain on the draw. Morris, O'Donnell, McKay, and Blakely with him. Battle in the circle, puck squirts loose, back to McKay, gets it right in deep, and O'Donnell gives chase. Dumped in to the left of Kowalski. Mansfield gives chase and they take possession in the zone. Shot goes wide, back to the right point. Mansfield, Morris pokes it clean and gives chase. Look, could have been too many men. It's the right call. You don't like to see it. They don't always make it, but it's the right call. Too many men on the ice. Walpole is changing up, and the first player to come on the ice played the puck, and Mansfield goes to the power play. And here comes Hoyle. Donahue's with him, dumps it deep, and Hoyle gives chase on the forecheck. He wins it in the left corner, looking for help. Tries to play it back to the D, and Mansfield takes possession in the offensive zone, in their defensive zone, and here they come. Hoyle breaks it up, Mansfield regains possession, and they get it deep. Hannafin on the D. Mansfield sets up. Puck's down in the right corner. Back to the D. Shot steered wide by Kowalski. Nice job by Hannafin with the puck. How do you not call that, Stripes? He got dragged down. Kowalski holds the post off the side of the net. And Walpole's going to get a change as they clear it down. Connors and Morris with Nixon and Blakely. And it's sent back deep on the forecheck. Connors gives chase again. Connors is quick. He's feisty. He's winning the puck. Oh, Mansfield gets it back. Good battle there. And Mansfield gets out. Mansfield sets up at the left point. Mansfield clears and enters the zone. Puck goes wide. Nixon gives chase. And we're all even. Nice job by Blakely. Knocks the player off the puck and wins the puck. Walpole gets a change. Nixon chased his own rebound there nicely. I'm sorry, that was Gavoni. Face off to the left of the Mansfield goaltender. Lips it on the draw with Gavoni and Hoyle. Hannafin and Nixon, back to Nixon. Nixon sends it deep to the corner. Lipsick gives chase. Circles the net. Back to Hannafin. Hannafin sends it. Good tip there by Gavoni. He's looking for a second. Nixon keeps it in. And Hoyle gives chase in the left corner. The junior forward wins the puck. Gavoni battling down low. Could have called that too, but no call. Lipsick walks out. Hoyle wins it. Back to Nixon. Nixon floats it towards the net. Nobody home, and here comes Mansfield. Brings it to the left of Kowalski into the right corner. Big hit down in the corner. Played behind the net, and here comes Hannafin. Ships it out nicely up the left boards, and we're going to have icing. Walpole will get a change, as will Mansfield. 5:45 to go, 1-0. Walpole leads Mansfield. Donahue wins it out to O'Brien. 3-on-2, he sends it in off. Vitale gives chase. Rims it around to his partner, and Blakely pinches down, and here comes Mansfield. Donahue and Vitale give chase. Shot saved by Kowalski. Little extracurricular down in front of the net. Maybe making plans for after the game. Mansfield will have the offensive zone draw to the right of the senior netminder, Tommy Kowalski. Danny Donahue on the draw with O'Brien and Vitale as forwards. Puck out of play, and the face-off will come to the left of Kowalski. Connors on the draw as Walpole changes up. One back. Morris chips it to Hannafin, who sends it over to O'Donnell, and here come the T-Wolves. Connors catches it nicely. Good idea by Connors, sent one at the net. Nice stick by the Mansfield D to send that up high, and glove down by the Mansfield sophomore goalie. Face off to his right, Connors on the draw. Into the corner. Back to Hannafin, he sends it towards the net, it's steered wide. Chipped out front, nobody home. O'Donnell gives chase, nice job. Connors, nice job, sends it up to Morris, he chips it deep. Nixon wins it with his skate. Kept in nicely there, trying to keep it in. Finally comes out of the zone, and Mansfield wins it in the neutral zone. Offsides, and that face-off will come outside the zone. Little bit of chippiness creeping into the game right now, I think. Lipset will be on the draw outside the blue line. Gavoni loses edge, shot steered wide by the blocker. Skated away by Gavoni, Mansfield gets it back. Blakely gathers it. Rims it around hard, looking for Gavoni on the far wing. Back into the zone, and here comes McKay. He lugs the mail through the neutral zone. Ooh, nice play. Nice play by the Mansfield D to pick that out of the air. Kowalski gloves that puck down. Face off to the left of Kowalski. O'Brien, Donahue, and Vitale in it. Here comes O'Brien with Donahue with speed. Ooh, nice shot. Used the D as a screen and squirted it through. Here comes O'Brien. Could not find a shooting lane. Here comes Mansfield. A shot from just inside the blue line is gloved down by the left-handed catching senior netminder Tommy Kowalski. And we'll have another draw to the left of Kowalski. Hannafin wins it in the corner, over to Connors. Connors sends it up the glass. Ken does not get out. Connors gets it out. Partial 3-on-2 here. O'Donnell wins it behind the net. Back to Hannafin. Hannafin. And Mansfield's changing up. Stretch it here, boys. Nice job. Nice job by Hannafin. And we'll take the offensive zone face-off. Flips it on the draw. Back to McKay, steps into one. Puck's bouncing around there. Good back check by Hoyle. Back to the point. Oh, he's looking back post. Good idea. Hoyle wins it out of the zone. Nice job. Here comes Lipset on the forecheck. Mansfield regroups. Nice job by Gavoni stepping up in the neutral zone, and nice job by McKay as well. Rimmed around off the ref and out of the zone. Delayed offsides. Oh, they wave it off. Walpole catches a break and we take a line change. Nice job by Donahue to keep it in. Mansfield enters the zone, broken up nicely by Vitale. Donahue chips it deep and avoids a big hit from a big Mansfield forward, number 8. Nixon wins it in the neutral zone. Offsides called on Mansfield's. 1:14 left to go in the period. 1-0. Timberwolves hold the lead. Mansfield sends it right back in. Nixon gives chase. Nice job there. Changes direction. Connors in to help. Puck's behind the net. Broken up there by Morris and out to O'Donnell. Morris chips it deep and gives chase. Watch out there. Nice look there. Good idea. Had O'Donnell going down Broadway there, and they got a shot, but it just went wide. Nice job by O'Donnell with the skates. Connors wins it down low. Cycles it down to Morris. Sends it towards the front of the net. Hits a skate. Keeps it in with O'Donnell. And Connors in the nice high slot there. Wins it and chips it out. And we'll get icing with 16.9 to go. Good chance there. Morris backhanded to O'Donnell out in front as Shane was cutting to the net. One back. Lips it, rims it wide. Blakely gives chase. Keeps it in nicely, and that's going to do it. A little extracurricular here after the period. Looks like we're going to go to the dressing room. 1-0 in favor of the Timberwolves. The goal scored at 10:05 of the first by Nico Gavoni from Hoyle. And we will see you when we have a clean sheet of ice for period number 2. Okay, we are back live here at the Caddy. Score will be 1-0 as we start the second period. 15 minutes on the clock. Fresh sheet of ice. Walpole goalie Kowalski takes the net again. And here we go, we're getting right back at it. Not much warm-up time for the Timberwolves, a little late coming out of the dressing room. Nicely done by O'Donnell to chip it deep. Connors give chase. He wins the puck with speed. Sends it deep, boys. Oh! Oh! Great opportunity there for both forwards. Connors sent it to the front of the net. Morris sent it on the net. The rebound went to O'Donnell. He sent it on the net. The goalie was up to the task and turned both shots away. Oh, we have a... Here in the background, there's an alarm's been tripped. They're trying to address. Connors wins it out of the air. And here comes Mansfield. McKay gives chase. Connors chips it to himself. Sends it out of the zone. Rimmed around to O'Donnell. Connors loses an edge in the neutral zone, and Mansfield sends it deep. Nice job by O'Donnell. Puck took a strange boat. Tough to hear right now. Walpole's going to change up. Blakely knocks down the Mansfield forward. Gavoni gives chase. Back to the point. Mansfield with possession. Sends it wide. Hoyle chips it out of the zone, and Mansfield gathers in the neutral zone. Gavoni wins it. Waved off, nicely done by the ref. He saw the Mansfield player was looking for the icing. Blakely, Nixon, back to them. Just out of the zone. And the face-off will come outside the Walpole zone. Some sort of alarm sounding here in the background. Yeah, nobody really responding to the fire alarm. We're all just staying. Donahue wins it, and here comes Vitale, chips it nicely to himself into the right corner and gives chase. Watch out for yourself down there. Donahue and Vitale work it behind the net. Donahue fights through a check. And here comes Mansfield with speed. Step up. Oh, what a play by Donahue. Puck was laying in the crease. Mansfield with possession here in the zone. Vitale trying to win it. Kept in nicely by Mansfield. Walpole can't quite get it out of the zone. Puck chipped through the crease. And Mansfield finally sent out by O'Brien. And that'll be icing, but Walpole will be able to get a change. Good opportunity there for Mansfield. Save made by Kowalski, and the rebound was laying there, and Donahue steered it to the corner nicely with some great effort. McKay swings behind the net, looking to send Connors. It hits a Mansfield player. O'Donnell picks it up and skates it out of the zone. A little bit of a 3-on-1 here. Yeah! What a pass by O'Donnell! Over to Morris, speaking up the left wing. Your senior right wing, Shane O'Donnell, did the yeoman's work on that one. He gathered the puck in his own zone, won multiple battles along the board, streaked up the right wing, looked to the middle on a 3-on-1, had an option of Connors in the high slot, chose the left wing. Morris going to the far post, hit him perfectly, and Morris had the open net to tap it in. That's going to be O'Donnell to Morris. 2-0 Walpole. 10:57 in the second period. That's the 8th goal of the year for your senior left wing, Dan Morris. McKay gathers it. Says it's interference, ref. It's getting a little chippy out here. Kowalski steers it to Blakely, up to Gavoni, back to Blakely. Rims it around to Hoyle, he gathers it, chips it out of the zone. And here comes Hoyle with speed. He's a dangerous offensive player. He dingles, he dangles, and he loses it. Good effort there. Breaks it up. Mansfield with a little opportunity, but Blakely wins the race to the puck. Good try. Blakely tried to stretch it to O'Brien, tried to chip it. He was trying to sell the tip, but I don't know if he got it. 9:53 to go here in your second period. Score is 2-0 in favor of the Timberwolves. Gavoni and Morris have your goals tonight. Mansfield wins it. Behind the net, sent to the front of the net. Nixon wins it. Back to the Mansfield D. Nicely blocked. Nice block by O'Brien. Mansfield keeps it deep, tries to cycle. Good idea there by the Mansfield. Here comes O'Brien. He's got his partner, Vitale. He's got speed. Sends one just wide. Vitale delivers some lumber down behind the net. 2 sophomores and a freshman. The future is bright here. We have oh, nice job by Hannafin. Blocked the shot on a 3-on-1. Another save there by Kowalski. Donahue wins it out smartly, sends it for the icing. So Walpole can get a change. Hannafin with a big blocked shot on that possession. Mansfield had a good opportunity on a 3-on-1. Face-off coming to the left of senior netminder Tommy Kowalski. Back to the point. Morris wins it off the boards to Connors. Just good opportunity there. As O'Donnell tried to streak through the neutral zone. No! Oh, he's waving it off. Should be a goal. Went off his skate, but it should count. I think they're going to wave it off for goalie interference or off his skate. The ref's going to wave it off. I'm not sure if it's being waved off for goalie interference or for off his skate. I believe goalie interference is going to be the call. The puck was in the net for about half an hour. But they make the rules here, folks. And Blakely gets it deep. Morris gives chase. Wins the battle along the... And Mansfield's... And the fans, oh. What a save. What a save by the senior Tommy Kowalski, and here come Connors. Not sure what's going on here, but we had a tough change there. It was like people everywhere. Hoyle wins it, loses it out of the zone. The alarm as good hit by Lipset. Nixon pinches in. Tough goal to wave off. That would have given Walpole a 3-0 cushion. Still not sure if it was goalie interference or the off the skate. Coach Verderba was looking for an explanation from the ref. I'm not sure if he got one. Flips it on the offensive draw to the left. The Mansfield goaltender. That's going to be icing. And we'll do it again, folks, to the left of this sophomore Mansfield goalie. O'Brien, Donahue, and Vitale with Hannafin and Nixon. No seniors out there right now. Puck won nicely by Donahue. He sends a backhand through the crease looking for his line mate Vitale. Just steered to the left corner. Vitale wins it off the boards. He tries going short side, hits the side of the net. He had a spot there, just couldn't, got the side of the net. Nice job by Donahue, wins it again up back nicely. Hannafin chips it deep to Vitale. Vitale slides it nicely to O'Brien, nice cycle there. He walks out, sends one, a save by the Mansfield goalie. Donahue, O'Brien's getting mauled in front of the net. Yeah, there it is! I'm not quite sure of the sequence there, but that line deserved a goal for that shift. They did a great job keeping the puck deep. I think at the end it was Nixon sending it to the front of the net. I think Donahue tipped it and O'Brien cleaned up the rebound and scored off the loose puck to make it 3-0. I think it's going to be Nixon and Donahue to O'Brien. A great shift by that line. They kept working, kept the puck deep, cycling the puck, kept waiting for opportunity, back to the D. Big goal. Nice stick there by McKay to steer that puck over. Despite the 3-0 lead, Walpole's given Mansfield a couple odd man rushes here in the last couple minutes. Nice stick there by McKay to break it up, and Hannafin had a nice shot block earlier in the period. Nice job, Connors to McKay. He looks to send Connors. And it's going to be icing. We'll do it again. 5:50 to go in the second period, 3-0 in favor of Walpole. They've found the back of the net 4 times, but they only get credit for 3 so far. One was waved off. Connors wins it and chips it. And we'll do it one more time. It's going to be Gavoni, Hoyle, and Lipset to the left of the senior goaltender, Kowalski. Skated away nicely by Gavoni. He gives it over to his line mate Hoyle. They've connected once already. Ooh, that was a missile. That would have gone in. He had the goalie beat, just missed the net wide. Good shot by Hoyle. Offsides. Face-off will be outside the Mansfield zone. Both teams get a change at the face-off. Gavoni, Morris, and O'Brien are your goal scorers so far tonight. Kowalski pitching a shutout. Gavoni sends it deep, and here we go. Lipsick gives chase to the right corner. And Nixon keeps it in nicely at the blue line. Battles with Lipset, and Mansfield wins the puck away. Hoyle covering on D. Good block there by number 9, your junior left wing covering the defense. Mansfield keeps it in the zone. Shot block there, and Kowalski steps out of the net for an infield fly rule catch on one that caught a stick and got some air. Walpole will get a change. Donahue sends it through the neutral zone, and O'Brien gives chase. Puck bouncing around, nobody wants it. We're playing volleyball now. And sent in nicely by McKay. And here comes Hannafin up the left wing. He finds O'Brien streaking on the right side. Oh! O'Brien from a rough, tough angle sent it towards the net, and it left a rebound there, and Walpole had a little chance. Vitale's making plans for later with the Mansfield team. Connors will be on the draw to the right of the Mansfield goaltender. O'Donnell knocks over the Mansfield forward and wins the puck nicely. And nice job by the senior winger O'Donnell. He wins it deep. Connors gives chase. And he wins it. Looking to make a play. McKay sends it just over the net. Might have been deflected. Morris battles, keeps it in, but nobody home out front, and Mansfield skates away. Good bid there, but it just got deflected wide. Blakely gathers it. Up to O'Donnell. He's got time. Looking to the middle. Morris gives chase through the neutral zone. On the forecheck, he wins the puck and chips it, and O'Donnell gives chase, and he's going to get a change. O'Donnell holds the puck as his line mates change. And Connors wins it and gets it deep. And it's going to go out of play. Hoyle, Lipset, and Gavoni with Hannafin and Nixon. Kowalski steers it to the right of the net. Nixon scoops it up, turns nicely and reverses direction, finds Hoyle, chips it off the boards, and it's one back into the zone by Mansfield. Nixon gathers. Couple dipsy-doos there. Ooh, good hard shot. Nice save by Kowalski. He holds the rebound and takes a face-off. And here comes Donahue, Vitale, and O'Brien. O'Brien made the score 3-0 a few minutes ago. Put the Timberwolves up. Just a sophomore, the right-handed winger. Nicely done there by Donahue. Won the face-off back with his skate. Chips it, bouncing puck, and O'Brien wins it. Or was that Vitale? Or was O'Brien got a shot out? Oh, that was Donahue. Donahue tried to go short side, just got snuffed out by the Mansfield goalie. McKay gives chase. Nice pass off the boards. Here they come. Bryan sends it deep and gets a change. Smart hockey play there. Walpole sets up the forecheck. Nice breakout here by Mansfield. McKay skates it away and regroups behind the net. Heads up, heads up. Here it comes. Look out. O'Brien takes it up the left wing. Nice job by Nixon on a 2-on-1, broke it up, and here's Connors, sends it away. Oh, Kowalski is sharp tonight. A big glove save by the senior netminder, Tommy Kowalski, kept the score at 3-0. Face off to the right of Kowalski. Nixon sends it in. Lipsick gives chase on the forecheck. Cavoni picks it up, sends one in on the goalie, and Walpole clears the zone and they give chase. Mansfield gathers behind their own net. Nice job by Cavoni. Nice back check there by your senior center, Landon Lipsick. Lipsick chips it deep, and we're going to have icing. 15 seconds to go in the second period. Score is 3-0 in favor of Walpole. Donahue will be on the draw to the left of Kowalski with O'Brien, Vitale, McKay, and Blakely. And it's out of the zone, 8 seconds to go. Kowalski holds on, there'll be 2.7 seconds to go. Mansfield's gonna put all 6 in the offensive zone. And that's going to do it, folks. After 2, the score is 3-0. Cavoni put Walpole ahead 1-0 after 1. Morris and O'Brien made it 3-0 after 2. We'll be back after we get a clean sheet. On a 2-on-1 from Connors, he's looking, he goes, oh! That's a nice start for the Walpole Timberwolves in the third period. Puck squirted free, Connors scooped it up in the neutral zone, came down the left wing, looked off the goalie and sent it low and wide and hard to the glove side to give the Timberwolves some breathing room. 4-0 here early in the third period. Good stick by McKay again to deflect that shot over the net. Mansfield had a good opportunity in the slot. Tipped up and wide by the sophomore defenseman, McKay. Up, Hoyle's got some space. Let's see if he can operate. Old Gypsy-Doo leaves it for Lipset. Ooh, just blocked. Lipset was Hannafin. Oh, Hoyle missed it wide in the slot. Hannafin gathered it at the left point, sent it nicely on the net. Watching this team for a couple years now, Hoyle's about to get hot. He's had some chances, he's all around it. That's hockey. Hannafin chips in it. Donahue wins it. Vitale sends it back to Hannafin and it slips out of the zone. Nice look by Nixon to the wide wing. O'Brien chips it towards the net, steered wide. Vitale sends it behind the net, absorbs a big hit, jumps right up, and it joins the forecheck nicely. Blocks it. Mansfield's pinned in here by this line. Vitale doing a nice job. Chips it deep. Donahue sent a nice low hard shot. Kowalski leaves it for McKay, sends it wide. Blakely smartly didn't play it because we might have had too many men. Connors skates it away, chips it up to O'Donnell, back into the zone. Blakely up to O'Donnell, looking for Connors, streaking. That was offsides, ref. You gotta call that. Blakely, nicely done. Oh, there he goes. There's another one for the senior Michael Connors. That's 2 on the night to make the score 5-0. Not sure who chipped that up to him. I believe it was O'Donnell. Chipped it along the right boards nicely to find a streaking Connors coming down the right wing, his off wing. He opened up, sent a missile short side up high. Mansfield's gonna call a timeout. Landon Lipset, Shane O'Donnell, Matthew Mannion, Ryan Jackson, Jake Cece, and Michael Roof. Thank you all for your contributions to the program as great student athletes. You're all fine young men, and I wish you the best of luck. Connors takes a big hit, jumps right up, and Walpole sets up a forecheck. Morris backhands it at the net, saved nicely by the Mansfield goalie. Connors looking for the true hat trick, folks. 3 in a row in one period. Mansfield had a good break there, but they overskated the puck. Here they come now. Entering the zone. Boyle. Nixon. Oh, takes a big hit. They're going to call that one, folks. All right, they should take 2 Mansfield kids. Okay, boys, you can't throw punches. That's how you get tossed and you get suspended. Stand up for your teammates, just don't throw punches. Nixon took a big hit from behind. Refs are going to sort this out. Start to feel that coming. Since the timeout by Mansfield, Connors took a pretty tough hit along the boards. And Nixon took a tough hit. Got 11:46 to go. The refs are trying to sort this out. Without replay here, folks, it's tough to see exactly what happened. The only thing I can say is Nixon took a hit. That must be definitely a penalty. And I'm not sure what they're going to call after that. Looks like Walpole's going to the power play. Maybe a 5-on-3. I think they got that right. A lot of refs are former hockey players. They understand the need for teammates to stand up for their teammates, and I think they let Walpole do that. Looks like Walpole's going to get some sort of bench minor. Typically that means somebody might have got the gate. I'm not sure. So Hatchie's serving the penalty. I'm not sure why. So Walpole looks like we'll have a one-man advantage here for 2 minutes. Sorry, I can't explain it more. And it's one back to Donahue. He takes a hit. Donahue sent one on net, saved, popped up into the air, and O'Donnell used his old baseball skills and took a swing at it and got it on net, almost popped it home. Face off to the left of the Mansfield goaltender. One back to Donahue. Donahue walks. Blocked, shot blocked. Up kept in nicely by Connors. He holds. Donahue over to O'Brien. He walks in. Circles back to Donahue. Shot blocked by the Mansfield defense, and Walpole regroups in the offensive zone. Leaves it for Donahue. Donahue winds up through the neutral zone with speed. Takes it wide. Keeps the puck. Puck's on a string for him. Back to Connors. Connors sends it over to O'Brien. Back to Donahue. Over to Connors. Back to Donahue. Deflected wide. O'Donnell wins it behind the net. Over to O'Brien. Back to O'Donnell. Kept in nicely there by O'Brien. Nice job. Wins the puck. Over to Connors. Connors, they settle. Watch yourself there, McKay. Yep, skates it. McKay took a big hit, but he's back up, jumped right up. McKay lugs the mail through the neutral zone with speed. Oh, what a tip, almost. It's going wide. Hoyle redirected it, just missed the net. Blakely keeps it in nicely. Rourke, Hatchie, and Mannion to the left of the Mansfield goalie. Hatchie will take the draw. One nicely back to Blakely. Chips it on net. Oh, it trickled in the bouncing muffin. Rourke. Nice check there by Hatchie. Gives chase. Blakely steps up. And McKay wins it. Over to Hatchie. Mannion chips it out nicely to Rourke. Rourke with speed. Takes it wide. Ducks, dips the shoulder, looking for Mannion out front. Nice job by the sophomore left wing Rourke to hold his composure there. Walpole's got to be careful. They have more to lose here tonight. Don't get baited into anything. Connors wins it cleanly back. Nixon chips it in. Broken up nicely by Morris to O'Donnell. Sends it on nets. Connors gives chase in the corner with O'Donnell. Back to Hannafin. Sends it on net. Bounces up in the air. O'Donnell still with it. Sends it back to Nixon. Sends it deep. Morris wins it behind the net. Here's time. Back to Hannafin at the point. Over to Nixon. Sends it in. Puck's bouncing around. Hannafin slides it in. Connors gives chase. Nice job there. Nice shift. Nice job. Kowalski steers it to a sophomore defenseman, Hannafin, who rims it around to O'Brien. And here comes Donahue with speed. 1-on-2. Takes it wide, sends it in. O'Brien gathers the shot. Up 22. Senior defenseman. Had a scary injury a couple weeks ago. He's back on the ice. He's getting the feet wet as Walpole waits for the tournament run. CC a big part of the team. Been a fixture on this team and in this group of seniors for years. Great lacrosse player. It's great to see him back on the ice. Fine young man, good student. Represents the town of Walpole very well. And here comes Gavoni. Oh, he had him beat. Oil's digging for the rebound. Can't find it. CC keeps it in, and Walpole sets up the forecheck. Nice job by CC. He hasn't missed a step. No rust on him. Blakely rides him off the puck. And a big save by the senior netminder, Tommy Kowalski. Great to see big senior defenseman number 22, Jake CC, back on the ice. Hatchie, Rourke, and Mannion. Shot goes wide. Blakely gives chase. Rourke digs it out of the skates. Mansfield keeps it in at the blue line. Rourke has a bull over there fighting along the boards. Nice job by Hatchie. Battle along the boards. One out of the zone nicely by Blakely. Just got to the line. It's going to be icing. .5:59 to go here. 5-0 Walpole. It's getting physical here. And Connors skates it away. Here comes Morris up the left wing. Connors scoops up the shot that went wide. Sends it off the pads. Hannafin gathers it, sends it down low. Took a bad bounce. Out in the neutral zone. Mansfield's getting chippy out here. It's going to be icing. .4:49 to go. 5-0 Walpole. O'Brien chips it high off the glass. Donahue gives chase. We got a partial 2-on-1. He put one on net hard. Saved by the Mansfield goaltender. Nice back check there by Donahue, and nice work with the defense as well. And Kowalski's going to cover up and hold the puck. Face off to the left of Kowalski. Boyle chipped it up, looking for Gavoni. Broken up by Blakely. Senior defenseman jumping nicely into the play. And here comes Mansfield. Tommy Morris, senior defenseman, coming back from a wrist injury out there at right D right now. Had a great year. Walpole has to clear the zone. 3:50 to go. Morris wins it nicely on the boards. Over to his partner, Blakely. and they're offsides. Boyle sends it nicely up to Gavoni. Ooh, he thought the goalie didn't know where it was. It was in his lap. Hatchie, Mannion, and Rourke. Big hit by the sophomore, number 5, Thomas Rourke. A lot of parents holding their breath now as it gets physical here. Oh, what a save! Kowalski with the big glove save there. He's been solid all night. 2:50 to go. Who's going to win the foot race? Almost. Nice job by Cece. Kicks it up, rims it around to his partner Blakely, sends it up to Morris. Morris looks middle for Connors streaking. He finds the O'Donnell wins it down in the corner. Oh, almost. 2 minutes to go. Connors collects it behind the net. Leaves it and they're going to change up. Dixon gives chase in the right corner. Loses it. Back to the right D. Steered wide by Kowalski. O'Brien gives it to Donahue. 2-on-2 here, 2-2. They crisscross. Oh, great idea. Just hit the skates. And Mansfield scores. With 1:08 to go, 5-1 Walpole. Looked like a turnover somewhere around the blue line. Nice pass from the Mansfield left wing to the right side of the net. Senior defenseman Ryan Jackson, who's coming back from a shoulder injury, out now, getting a shift, getting the feet wet, and he gives chase. Oh boy, down into the corner and takes a big hit. He's okay, folks. And here comes Lipset. Mansfield in the offensive zone, the right D gathers it. Chipped out nicely by Gavoni, sent back in by Mansfield. They need to clear the zone. Gavoni chips it up to the neutral zone. Cece skates it away. Ooh. And that should do it. That's gonna do it. And the Walpole Timberwolves salute their senior goaltender, Tommy Kowalski, who turned in a great performance on senior night tonight. They celebrate around the netminder. Great effort by the Walpole Timberwolves. 5-1 victory here at the Caddy. So a tip of the hat to all the seniors tonight. It was fun to celebrate you all. And we look forward to celebrating a few more wins throughout the rest of the season. This will set up a showdown between Walpole and Walpole and King Philip on Monday, and it'll be North Attleboro playing Mansfield in the second half of the Songin Cup. So until then, folks, we will see you and have a good, safe night.